Hey Capricorns, welcome to your August general reading. Thank you for joining me here at Birdsong Musings Tarot. My name is Coco, and if you are new here, welcome. I hope that you consider sticking around, liking the video if the reading lands with you and connects with you, and subscribing to my channel if you so please. Also, if you're not new here, welcome back. Very happy to have you here again. I've already gone ahead and pulled the details of your reading. We are going to clarify with another deck as we move through if we feel like there's more details that need to be excavated and looked at. I'm also going to pull some general energies with you here now, and we're going to get some advice cards at the end of the reading. We're going to get quite a few advice cards because what's a good tarot reading without some good advice? So let's just dive right in. And just a reminder, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate and land with everybody, and that's perfectly okay if that's happening for you. If it is, do please consider checking out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. There are some months where we just resonate more with our moon, our sun, our rising. Happens for me all the time. We've got number 49, the Talisman card. I'm going to pull one more card from this deck. This card does tend to come out with one or two other particular cards, so just want to see if that is going on today. No, it's not, but you've gotten unexpected visitors as well. So there's going to be some people or some messages, some experiences for you in August that are unexpected. All of the decks that I use, I link them in the description box below, so highly recommend them if you want to get your hands on them for yourself. Unfinished Symphony. Unfinished Symphony speaks to unfinished, unclosed business. So there's something that is yet to be completed or closed or phased out in the month of August, and there's a repeat here. Like something wants to end, something wants to give, and it's not really giving yet. And this could have to do with a decision that you've made recently. I mean, because the Talisman card is here, this person is very wise. They've gotten a lot of knowledge and experience over the years. So they're standing in front of a path forward, and they're trying to use their beliefs and values and use their gained knowledge and experience to make the best decisions moving forward. They're trying to come from that wiser place. And something or somebody unexpected may pop up to not block a path or like be an obstacle, but just there might be something I feel like in August that stops you from doing something or stops you from making a choice, making progress, going down a certain path. And it's something that's unfinished from your past, whether it be a relationship to somebody who has just been lurking around, maybe they've been popping up again, or it's feelings of not having closure with family members or a part of your life, how you think about yourself, mindset. So this could be really anything along those lines. Let me clarify really quickly what that could be here. What is this unfinished, unclosed thing for Capricorns here? 9 of Cups. This has to do with your emotional contentment. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. And the World. Yeah, something's trying to close out. A chapter of your life is trying to close out. Something's trying to finish itself up. But it's almost like you can't yet close it in August. And I feel like that's because there's a lot of hardships in August that you're experiencing. I do see that it's not an easy month emotionally for you Capricorns, so let's dive right into the rest of the reading. You're showing up as the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles. So don't be afraid. The Devil is actually a Capricorn card. But this does signify also that Saturn, the planet of Saturn, where it's located might be a little bit difficult in your birth chart, or just the transit that it's going through right now might be difficult. So I do highly recommend you check out what's going on with Saturn and how it relates to your birth chart. But this is Capricorn energy, you showing up very much yourself, very much authentically in the month. You've also got this 5 of Pentacles. There are some difficult feelings of maybe rejection, feeling cast out in the cold. I actually don't feel like it's financial. It feels more material. So losing somebody, losing a relationship, it feels more like not having a stable foundation in your support system. And there's some pain wrapped up to this because the Three of Swords is also here. So you're struggling to heal whatever it is that you're reeling from in August. Now, you may be experiencing some throes of addiction, of obsession about something, or somebody in your life could just be imposing difficult power dynamics in your own life. And so that has you feeling really let down and feeling just kind of shitty. And the opportunity here is actually really meaningful. You've got the Hierophant and the Hermit. And when I pulled these cards, my guides told me that your opportunity is to embody your beliefs and values. So to do what you say and say what you do, to be aligned with the things that you believe, the values that you have. So kindness, empathy, responsibility, these big themes of life. Your guides are telling you this is an opportunity for you to go within and inward and analyze whether you are living and embodying your own beliefs and values. Do you expect other people to be kind to you, but you are not kind to others? I'm not saying that that's what's happening, but that's just a very vague example of when people are not living in their values. So that is your opportunity for the month of August. Your guides also want you to be greedy with your boundaries. Be greedy with your time and your resources and your energy. I do feel like you might suffer from a little bit of burnout, a little bit of confusion, and a little bit of depression, maybe mental health issues, just feeling really down. And it does feel like it's attached to a person in your family because there's the energy of an older man showing up in the reading. And I'm not sure if that's for one particular Capricorn here or many Capricorns, but this person might be a water sign, just really caring, very loving, but they're showing up in what my guides are telling me. So you could be experiencing some kind of loss with that person, or that person might be experiencing some kind of hardship and it hurts you in turn as well. And you're actually advised throughout all of this, the Justice card is here. So your guides want you to be greedy with your boundaries, greedy with your time and resources, because it's important that you get the right alone time to keep your mind right throughout all of this. They're telling you not to get lost in your emotions. It's okay to feel sad, and you should. It's okay to experience the depth of all of your emotions, and you should. But they don't want you to get lost in all of that because the Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups are here. There is the danger of that in the month, and your guides are saying, hold on. Can you take a step back sometimes? Can you find ways to practice maybe a bit of detachment? Can you find ways to implement balance? Can you do things in life that you know make you happy, and especially doing them when you know you're sad? So balance is a crucial part of moving through the month of August, Capricorns. And, you're feeling like, shit, I have been like through the ringer here. It does feel like that. And so I'm going to get some clarification on when you're going to be done with this situation, or when the situation is going to feel a bit different, a little bit more on the upturn, okay? So let's do that now. Thank you. The Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So in 9 to 12 weeks, 9 to 11 or 12 weeks from August 1st, So that's August, September, October, November. October, November is when you can expect this to not, completely change in terms of what's happening on the material front. You can't change everything, not everything's in your control, but around October and November is when your emotions will start to feel better, is when you'll feel like, okay, I'm not so down and out anymore. I'm feeling a little bit more positive about life, and things just feel a little bit better in my heart and in my head, okay? In the recent past, so there's two energies that came through with this. So the first one is that there is a piece of news that you received in the recent past, June, July. And the second energy is that you have recently made a decision that you are very committed to. Like you've got the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, clarifying this Knight of Swords. That's you like diving into a decision. And you're actually very committed to it. And it's lovely to see. But there is this feeling of keeping it under wraps. You've got the Moon as well. So you're not putting it on display to everybody. Whatever this decision that you made is, it could have to do with work, with family, and with the home, with your the people that you share your home with. You might have made a decision to go for a promotion at work, to propose to your long-term partner, something along these lines, okay? But you are showing up like, I'm kind of keeping it out of the public eye right now, but I'm very committed to this choice I'm making. In your work life, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is really nice to see. The Queen of Pentacles has worked really hard and is in a really good place in their career. You have a lot of experience under your belt now at work. You're very good at what you do, and you're in a good place financially, and you have a stable foundation at work. So that's really nice to see for you, Capricorns. And in your home life, actually, there's a lot of lovely energy too. You've got the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. So you're feeling like on top of the world when it comes to somebody who you live with. And this Two of Cups does give me the energy of a romantic partner. So you might be moving in with a partner in August, or you're just experiencing a lot of joy with living with them. And, again, there might be a proposal, a marriage happening, starting a family happening in August. It doesn't feel like it's happening in August, the actual proposal, the actual marriage. It feels like there's a conversation that's being had actually about it. So maybe this decision you recently made is you saying, you know what, I'm going to ask this person what kind of ring they want if we get married. Something along those lines, okay? Now at the end of the month, you've got the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the Death card, and the Page of Wands. Again, two separate energies coming through here. So let me just break it down. If you are coupled with somebody, again, this person is either a water sign or a fire sign. There's somebody who's very loving and compassionate, or they might be somebody who is very fiery, charismatic, warm. They love to have a good time. Your relationship is going through a new phase. That's the Death card and the Page of Wands here. The Death card is good news here, because it's a change, it's a transition, and it's transitioning into a different period of life, into a different chapter. And I feel like this is the path that you are looking to go down, what this Talisman card is speaking to. You're looking to move down a path, but it's almost like this unexpected pain or unexpected loss in August is kind of throwing a wrench in things. And it feels like, okay, when is this going to resolve? When are my feelings going to resolve around this? Now, the second energy coming through at the end of August, there is this King of Cups energy. So this is parent energy. And I just want to say there could be a parent or guardian here, or a mother and a father, and things are changing in the family. things are rearranging. Your parents, if that's happening, they're still together here. They show up together. They might be grandparents. They might be an aunt and uncle. But their relationship is also changing. And so that's having like ripple effects in the family. And it is possible that somebody is passing on. I do strongly feel like it's a male figure in the family if that is happening for you, Capricorn. And I am very sorry if that is happening as well. There are times when I really, truly hope that I am wrong. And this is one of those times. I really hope I am wrong about that, okay? So let's move forward and grab some advice cards for you. Whew. All right, you've got the sound card. I'm going to pull one more. I'm immediately getting some energy that you are keeping something to yourself. Okay, there you go. The Align card. You're keeping something quiet, hidden, your feelings, definitely. Your feelings are not on the forefront. You're not telling people how you feel, or you're not making it known. And I'm not saying you have to. We all process things differently. But the sound card does speak to communicating to people how you feel and doing so very clearly. The sound card also reminds us that music, sound, talking to people, talking out our feelings, dancing out our feelings, listening to music about how we feel, that is going to be very helpful for you in the month of August. That's what this card speaks to, okay? So if you are able to even find a therapist or work with a mental health professional, or if there's somebody in your life who you feel comfortable opening up to with your emotions, I would say that it might help you. You've also got this Align card. So instantly my guides are giving me with this like yoga, meditation, those kinds of woo-woo things. They're telling me that there's something woo-woo that you don't like about that. You don't really do that. So it's possible that you do that, but you don't partake in the super spiritual side of it. Because they're telling me that when you do that kind of thing, it's more practical. So maybe you do yoga, but it's more of like an exercise kind of thing. Or when you do meditation, it's because you want to, I don't know, help your breath work or something like that. So they're actually encouraging you to open up that side of yourself, that spiritual side, that woo-woo side, okay? It might sound a little out there to Capricorns who are very practical and very black and white people, but Capricorns are the sea goat, and that means that half of you, the top of you is goat, is earth and land, but the bottom of you is fish. And that's because Capricorns present as these hard earth signs, but underneath you actually have a really rich emotional world. And so you're being asked to tap into that. If there are practices that you can do that help calm you down, help you be a little bit more woo-woo, because that's going to help you. Yeah, it's going to help you in the month. So I don't even know if you're going to listen to me about that, because Capricorns, I love Capricorns. I have many Capricorns in my life, and God knows they don't listen to me. So we'll go for a card from the Wisdom of Tao Oracle deck. Mountain, the number 8. This is the card of solitude. The solitude from the northeast indicates a fresh new cycle. Meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and lessons learned. Engage in emotional and physical cleansing to elicit new ideas. Make the best of your timing, end of winter and beginning of spring. So you're being asked to really get some good alone time. That's what this Nine of Wands was speaking to as well when it came out, and how your guides want you to be greedy. You know, don't give yourself away this month. Don't do too much for people. Don't make too many promises, because this month what you need is solitude. You could feel like there's a mountain in front of you. Again, with this whole path analogy here, there's like a mountain in front of you. There's some kind of hill that needs to be climbed before you can actually like start anew and start fresh. And meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and lessons learned. So again, meditation is coming up as something that would be helpful. Last but not least, we'll get a Tree Keeper's Oracle card. What is the lesson here for Capricorns in August, please? Thank you. 19, Keeper of Sleep. Yeah. Rest, rest, rest. I'm going to grab one more. Whew. Number 27, the Keeper of Grace. Let me get these messages for you. While a capitalistic system that profits from you feeling less than would have you believe that true strength comes by force, the Tree Keepers would have you understand that prowess and power come from balance, the interplay between an active will and a surrender to what is. When we refuse to take things personally and see ourselves as part of the living organism of nature, we can accept what is, while also engaging our creativity to shape our personal reality. Between those opposite energies lives the golden thread of grace and the fierce, tender heart of surrender. So this card speaks to balance, which is what this Justice card was also speaking to. Now the Keeper of Sleep says that one of the ways that trees produce flower, fruit, seed, and shade is that they sleep and dream. Sleep is essential to your daily repair and also important during times of trauma, stress, and illness. Your body not only heals during delta wave deep sleep, but fresh insights and inspirations are available to you during this sacred time. Perhaps this moment does not need your doing, producing, and tending. This moment is offering you the opportunity to shed the skin of your tired thoughts, beliefs, and habits through the transformative power of sleep. Okay, Capricorns, that's all I have for you today, and I really hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I hope that you can come back to this reading throughout the month of August to get any advice or clarification that you may need. And I wish you the best of luck throughout this whole month, throughout this whole process, and I hope that you get good sleep, that you recuperate, that you can meditate and get more deeper into your woo-woo self, your spiritual self, because hey, we've all got some of that for us. So take very good care in the meantime, and I will see you next time for the September general readings.